All right, BXX10345 is this kit. This is the replacement wiper, rear wiper for my John Deere 4066. And we'll come back to this kit in just a minute, but I figured I'd walk over here to the tractor, show you what the problem is. So on these 4 series, and I don't know if the 3 series has the same problem, but if you are right-handed and you're operating all the controls over on this side of the tractor, the windshield wiper, basically if you turn around, you can't see anything, particularly if you're in a middle of a blizzard or something like that and you're trying to move snow, just to stay ahead of it. Because if you can see here, the wiper only comes up to right here. Well, if you're turned around, you can't see anything right here. So I have mentioned several times one of my biggest disappointments with this machine, which there are very few, are the wipers, both the front and the rear wipers. They are horrendous. I mean, and I know that that is such a small thing to complain about, but when you have a glass cab and it is negative 10 degrees outside and you're moving snow and inside the cab is 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees, whatever you want to keep the cab at, the instant that snow hits the windows, it melts. And sometimes it refreezes. And so the longer it sits on the glass, particularly if you're in a very, very windy environment or something like that, the worse it gets. And so really the fact that I even have to replace this wiper is pretty silly in my opinion. But this, basically a 4066 came with the rear wiper included. That's one of the reasons, not all of them, but that's one of the reasons that I went with the 4066R, because it came with so many upgrades, came with the air ride seat, came with some external lights, things along those lines. Really a reason to step up to the 4066 over the 4052. And so anyway, this wiper right here, we're going to take it off and we're going to put the new one on. And there's folks out there that have already done this, and basically it just moves the wiper over here so you can actually see out. Now realistically, what Deere should do is they should probably put wipers on both sides and have them alternate or something like that, because that would actually keep the view clear, but they're probably not going to do that. Anyway, back to this wiper kit. So I bought this wiper kit. Actually, I bought it probably beginning of winter, and I just have not had a chance to install it. I want to say it was 250 or 290 bucks. So like I said, kind of ridiculous the fact that I had to buy it in the first place, but I bought it because I'm tired of dealing with the snow. Fortunately, I probably would have put a little bit more priority on this if we had moved more snow this past winter, but we did not. So let me get set up. I got to find the instructions, because Deere doesn't give you instructions anymore. You have to download it. The only problem is half the time when you try to download it, the instructions aren't there. So I'm going to go find the instructions and then we will move on from that. All right. So I suppose the first thing we need to do, since I can't find the instructions online, I've already disconnected the washer hose because this is the motor in here, and I've already loosened this nut right here, so it's got a washer on it. And now let's see if we can get the, never worked on a windshield washer before, so I have a feeling you have to do something. There we go. So that's off now. Now there should be a nut that holds this on there. Yep. Oh, perfect. I wonder what size that is. Of course, we're going to do this all without breaking the glass. Is it a 22? It is a 22. Okay. All right, so that's there. So I think I can go inside and take the washer motor or the wiper motor out now. Let me see if you could actually see if I do that. We'll go in there and see what I can come up with. Hey, it worked. Okay, so now we've got all this crap in here. And electric connection to take out. That should be it. Okay, well, that's the good news. Also, the good news is because I've already got the washer in there, I don't have to run an electrical cord. So that is good, and I don't have to run a washer. So now it becomes, how does the other one go in there? And honestly, I'm just going to go off somebody else's YouTube video and see how it goes in there, because I don't know. And I can't find the instructions because the instructions didn't come with it. So, and it's Sunday, so the Deere dealer is not open to tell me what the instructions are. So let me go watch that video and we'll see what I can come up with. All right, I think I got it figured out. Biggest thing was getting all the washers and everything figured out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and actually see if I can, I may have to have some help putting it all together since nothing wants to really stay. Wish that one would stay there. But we're going to see if I can get this in there. Not perfect, but it might get us through there. Ah. So we can come from the outside, pull it in, or pull it through. Problem is I'm a long way. Ooh. There we go. All right. Watch, oh, it's still 22. We're just gonna pull this through. I've actually got some rubber washers I need to put on there. We're just gonna pull this through first and get it tight with the glass. So I can move my duct tape now. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, there's a support bar inside that I'm going to go ahead and connect before I take this off, that way that doesn't move. Oh. Because it doesn't need a nut, it only needs a bolt. Okay, so it's got to come back out. Because I think I need to adjust these. I think I've got it turned around backwards. Okay. So, back off it comes. I think I hear my wife, which means she might get to help me. All right, let me take this off, flip that back around. Once the, well, I can't do that. So I did have it right. Okay. All right, I gotta go to extra set of hands before I either knock this back glass out of this tractor and break it, at which point then you really will get to see a show. So let me go do that, and then I'll come back once I've got a lot of it installed. I think you kind of get the overall gist of what I'm trying to do. Once I get that installed, then I'll come back and turn the camera back on. All right, after a significant amount of work, put it that way, it's installed. I tried again to look for installation instructions online, could not find any, go figure, but let's see if it works. It should, but we're gonna see. I might actually be able to make that work. So, yeah, that's actually decently exciting. Hopefully that will make it work a little bit better. It actually washes a little bit better. It's really sad that they had to release a different windshield, our rear windshield wiper to do this, but you know, we got it figured out. Getting the white wiper motor through the glass was probably the hardest part, considering especially the first time we got it through, I definitely did not have the padding behind it right here. So after we got it all tightened down, I realized the padding was still sitting on the table over there, and yeah, that was not a fun discussion. So I had to all come back apart. The hose that they provided with the wiper right here is a little small for this barb, so don't know why that is. But overall, you know, it's installed, it's a better wiper, and I can trash the other one. So, any questions, comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching.